Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I was working on the second part, next part of the Ubuntu for Dummies 2013 tutorials, and I put a hold on that because I received a comment question on one of the Ubuntu versus Windows 7 videos, and the comment or question was something like this. This may sound like a stupid question, but is Ubuntu Linux? And I was thinking about the question, and I thought, well, first of all, yes, I did answer the question. Yes, Ubuntu is a Linux-based operating system. And there are many others in the Ubuntu family, such as Kubuntu, Lubuntu, Xubuntu, and so forth. So I thought about the question, and this week being the third anniversary of this channel, thank you for all of you out there who continue to support the channel and for your mostly kind comments and for the online friends I have made. It's been a lot of fun. It is greatly appreciated. But getting back to that comment, I thought to myself, this channel, I wish I had this channel years ago, or I wish there was something like this rather years ago when I was first starting off learning about Linux. This had to be maybe 2005, 2006. I was reading maybe Popular Science, Popular Mechanics, and something like it read, "Are you tired of Windows? Try something else. Try Ubuntu." Of course, my first reaction was, "What the hell is Ubuntu?" And that's how I got exposed to Ubuntu Linux, and tried it. I thought at the time it wasn't quite polished, it wasn't quite ready. But a few years later, back 2009, when this channel started, I started getting back into it, Ubuntu, Linux, Mint, and Zorn, and I thought, wow, this is really a nice alternative to Windows, if anything, at least for fun. But back then, there really weren't any newbie channels, dummy channels, new user channels, people needing help channel like mine. And in the beginning, it was a long, somewhat of a painful process learning everything about Linux. Well, I guess my pain is your gain. But getting back to the point, this channel, Total OS Today, was created for you, for, however you would like to call it, newbies, new users, noobs, dummies, people needing help. Now, when I say dummies, it's just, I don't mean you're a dummy. I mean, it's someone. To me, dummy means someone seeking knowledge, someone who needs a starting point. Where do you get started? I guess my channel probably fills in that specific, function. So getting back to the question once again, it's not a stupid question. It seems to me that if you are, seeking knowledge, in this case about an alternative operating system, the very fact that you chose to gain knowledge, to me, the very fact is the opposite of being stupid. It means you're someone who's probably smart and not stupid, or at least, you're smart because, you're curious. Maybe you came across my channel before or something like this. You saw Ubuntu or Linux on a friend's operating system and you thought it was cool. But, where do you get started without spending any money? Very little money, or in this case, no money at all. But this is what I do. I've been doing this for 3 years. It's been a lot of fun doing these, the many podcasts, with the previous guests, too numerous to mention. You all know who you are. Thank you so much. But this is what I do. This is what this channel was created for. And Ubuntu stands for, if you didn't know, it means humanity towards others. This is it, and what I get in return is, I make new friends. I guess I can say that, if you like what you see, subscribe. That's it. This is Total OS Today, which stands for Total Operating Systems Today. And if you are thinking how I came up with this title, Uh, Random luck. I was surfing the web back in 2009 before this channel was created, looking for, you know, newbie help. Although at the time I can't say I was a total, newbie or dummy, but I was looking for more information, newbie information, and I was browsing the various videos. They just weren't, they weren't complete. They weren't very good. Poor sound, poor production quality. I remember looking at one video and the screech came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my God. And I read in the comments, and apparently it was somebody's parrot. I mean, I love animals, but wow, that was loud. And I thought to myself, looking at the total package of, you know, newbie channels, or newbie videos, if you want to call it that, and to me it was total BS. And from total BS came total OS. And it may sound funny, and I suppose it is, but that's how this channel started. So anyway, getting back to the question, no sir, it was not a stupid question. You were seeking knowledge, and the fact that you are seeking knowledge to me makes, the way I see it, it makes you a smart person. So to all of you out there, thank you for 3 years. I hope to continue this as long as I can, doing these videos, tutorials, podcast. I usually do these in my free time. Share with your friends, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. That's all I have to say for this one. I'm going to get back to my notes for the second part of the Ubuntu for Dummies 2013 for you newbies out there. So thank you so much, and as I usually say, I will catch all of you sometime in the future.